Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was the Committee on Minimum Support Price or MSP is headed by Suresh Pawar, Kirti Singh Gangwar, Rajiv Kaushik or Sanjay Agrawal. The correct answer is option D, Sanjay Agrawal. The first meeting of the Committee on Minimum Support Price or MSP headed by former Union Agriculture Secretary Sanjay Agrawal was conducted recently. It saw discussions on natural farming, changing cropping patterns in the country, and ensuring MSP to farmers by making the system more effective and transparent. Hence, option D is correct. The panel also deliberated strategies for making Krishi Vigyan Kendra and other research and development institutions as knowledge centers. It also discussed on introducing a natural farming system curriculum and skill development courses in the universities and other institutions. Now let's begin today's session. First question is V1280 Scorpii is Norway, Pulsar, Asteroid or Trojan. The correct answer is option A, Norway. A scientist from SN Bose Center for Basic Science or SNB CBS who had stationed himself at Mount Abu Observatory and his team observed the imploding Norway called Nova V1280 Scorpii. They found that thick dust formed around it after a month and lasted for about 250 days. Hence, option A is correct. The SNB CBS is an autonomous institute of the Department of Science and Technology. They have found a high abundance of certain elements like carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen in the ejecta along with a mixture of small amorphous carbon dust grains and large astrophysical silicate dust grains. Next question is Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited commenced its cow dung to compressed biogas project in Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Haryana or Rajasthan. The correct answer is option D, Rajasthan. In a transcending move towards green energy and commitment towards environmental stewardship, commenced its cow dung to compressed biogas project at Sanchor, Rajasthan. This will be HPCL's first project under the waste to energy portfolio. The plant is proposed to utilize 100 tons per day of dung to produce biogas, which can be utilized as automotive fuel. It is proposed to be commissioned in a year's time. Hence, option D is correct. The project is being developed under the Gobar Dhan scheme launched by the Government of India in April 2018 to positively impact cleanliness and generate wealth and energy from cattle and organic waste. Next question is Vertical Launch Short Range Surface to Air Missile, that is VLSR-SAM, has been indigenously designed and developed by Indian Navy, ISRO, CSIR or DRDO. The correct answer is option D, DRDO. Defense Research and Development Organization or DRDO and Indian Navy successfully flight tested VLSR-SAM from the Integrated Test Range Chandipur off the coast of Odisha recently. The flight test was carried out from an Indian naval ship against a high-speed unmanned aerial target for demonstration of vertical launch capability. The missiles equipped with indigenous radio frequency seeker intercepted the target with high accuracy. The VLSR-SAM system has been indigenously designed and developed by DRDO. Hence, option D is correct. Next question is Amalthea and Adrastea are moons of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus or Pluto. The correct answer is option A, moons of Jupiter. Recently, the James Webb Space Telescope of NASA has captured new images of our solar system's largest planet, Jupiter. The photographs have captured a new view of the planet, presenting in detail its massive storms, colorful auroras, faint rings, and two small moons, Amalthea and Adrastea. Hence, option A is correct. NASA's $10 billion James Webb Telescope was developed with the assistance of the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. It was launched through space on December 25, 2021 and is currently observing from Lagrange Point 2 approximately 1.5 million kilometers beyond Earth's orbit around the Sun. Next question is, the barbell strategy is related to investment, environment, marine life or infrastructure. The correct answer is option A, investment. The barbell strategy is an investment concept that suggests that the best way to strike a balance between reward and risk is to invest in the two extremes of high risk and no risk assets while avoiding middle of the road choices. Hence, option A is correct. This strategy was also mentioned in the Economic Survey of India. Next question is Climate Resilience Information System and Planning, that is CRISP-M tool, is related to which of the following schemes of the Government of India? Manrega, Pragati, Nishtha or Green India Mission? The correct answer is option A, Manrega. CRISP-M tool is meant for integration of climate information in Geographic Information System or GIS based watershed planning under Mahatma Gandhi Narega. Hence, option A is correct. CRISP-M is a web and mobile phone-based geographic information system aided tool that has been designed to help communities make climate-smart decisions. It helps enable them to absorb the effects of climate risk, adapt to climate impacts, and transform their capacities to deal with growing climate impacts. Next question is the term acculturation is associated with geography, environment, philosophy, or sociology. The correct answer is option D, sociology. Acculturation is a sociological concept that explains the changes that occur when two or more groups come in contact with each other and exchange aspects of their cultures. Hence, option D is correct. The concept was coined in 1880 by American geologist John Wesley Powell in a report for the US Bureau of Ethnology. The most prevalent use of the concept is in relation to the cultural exchange between a minority group that migrates to a new society with a predominant majority group. Next question is, the SING project would be the first space collaboration involving India and Turkey, UAE, Argentina or China. The correct answer is option D, China. Tension between India and China since May 2020 is worrying Indian astrophysicists involved in an ambitious project to install an India-made spectroscope aboard the developing Chinese station Tiangong. The project Spectroscopic Investigation of Nebular Gas or SING involves collaboration with the Institute of Astronomy, Russian Academy of Sciences and has been designed and developed by research students at the IIA. This project would be the first space collaboration involving India and China. It primarily deals with sending and positioning a spectrograph, an instrument that splits light into constituent frequencies and wavelengths to study ultraviolet radiation. This will help analyze the makeup and sources of interstellar gas in the region that is swept by the space station as it orbits around the Earth. Hence, option D is correct. Next question is, Dolu Kunitha is a dance form, folk song, folk art or martial art. The correct answer is option A, dance form. Dolu Kunitha is a traditional dance form in Karnataka. Hence, option A is correct. Dolu Kunitha is high on energy and is performed all over the state during major festivals and celebrations. It is a popular folk dance associated with the worship of Sri Birlingeshwara, who is considered as a form of Lord Shiva, originated in the rituals of the Kuruba Goda community of the North Karnataka. It is performed in a group of 10 to 12 drummers. Both men and women can be part of the Dolu Kunitha team. Last question is, International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is celebrated on August 23rd, August 24th, August 25th or August 26th. The correct answer is option A, August 23rd. On the night of 22 to 23 August 1791 in Saint-Domingue, the Republic of Haiti saw the beginning of the uprising that would play a crucial role in the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. It is against this background that the International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is commemorated on 23rd August each year. It was first celebrated in a number of countries, in particular in Haiti, 23rd August 1998, and Gorée Island in Senegal, 23rd August 1999. Hence, option A is correct. This International Day is intended to inscribe the tragedy of the slave trade in the memory of all the peoples. Now it's time for the practice question. Which of the following conventions aims to protect human health and the environment from the effects of persistent organic pollutants or POPs? Basel Convention, Minamata Convention, Rotterdam Convention or Stockholm Convention? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.